welcome back to another exciting episode of That's Random Podcast. I am your host, that guy, Nerdy G. You heard the guy. Listen, my voice might sound a little different, but it's okay. I'm still here. I'm still your guy. I'm still the same guy. I'm nerdy. Listen, I'm not going to fail you at all. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. You guys already know how it's going to go. You guys already know how I'm going to give it up. Listen, the best way to support this channel, like, subscribe, and share. First and foremost, right? Let's grow this nerdy community that we have here, and let's build upon it, right? Second thing that you can do is just slide on over there. Listen, I got a couple links down in the description. Get some of that wonderful, beautiful, nerdy merch that is on the screen right now. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to feel comfortable. It is premium quality. Listen, look at the shirt that I got on right now. This is my brainstorming bat kicking ass nerd t-shirt, and it's premium. I done washed this thing about 4-5 times, and look at it, it's still cocaine white. Okay, you can't get that anywhere else. That's the purest. It's the purest of white. You wash that thing 4 times, sometimes it look a little like it been washed. This been washed 4-5 times, and look at it, still looking brand cocaine new white. Neither here nor there. If you clicked on this, you know what you're about to get into, or you have an idea of what you're about to get into. And I'm not Adam. Who is Adam that you ask? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But right now, at the start of this, I am not Adam. Who is Adam, nerdy? Who is you talking about? Adam, you know the story in the beginning, Adam and Eve. You hear what I'm saying? You know that. That person, that Adam, that guy, that one, the one who kickstarted it all, the one who showed us what greatness can be, the one who was walking in the Garden of Eden, the one who was going to live eternal life, the one who had not a care or stress in the world, had nothing in the world, didn't even care about nothing. It was good. He had a role. He knew what he needed to do. He executed. Okay? Most men, when they know what their role is, they execute. In basketball, we talk about role players. In football, you talk about role players. When you know your role, and you know what you need to do, and you come in, you execute it, and you good at it, then hey, you're a good man. Kudos to you. He was chilling. He was great. He was living the life that most men could dream of. Got me a cool gig. Ain't got no worries. Ain't got no stresses. I get to be left alone and enjoy my time. Okay? That's greatness. It's what some men like. That's what we call greatness. That is great. Then, old Almighty said, you know what? It's a big garden. It's a big garden. I don't really want you to handle this by yourself. Let me get you a helpmate. Let me get you somebody that'll make this a little bit more easier for you. Okay, cool. Most guys are really cool and they go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We pretty much go with the flow. We like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got it, but if you want to give it to me, I'll take it. Not gonna argue, but if you don't give it to me, I'm not mad either. We get this helpmate. Cool. We got it. Oh. Okay. You built a little different from me. Okay, you got you some parts that I'm not familiar with on my body, but okay, that's cool. No worries, because right now, that don't even matter. Let me show you what this role is. Let me show you what we're doing. It's like a new employee coming in, right? No matter how fine the new employee is, hey, let me get your job down first. Let me show you what you're going to be doing. Let me show you how this is going to work. Let me show you what you're going to be doing. And that's that. I'll enjoy your company. We'll have some nice talks, and that's about it. That lasts for probably about 3 or 4, 5 days. That first week. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, whatever happens, happens. See, I like to believe that this happened in that training week because the snake was there. Snake in the grass. You know what I'm saying? When to go do. We're not here to talk about the snake and Eve. Not at all. Not at all. But we get to read what greatness could have looked like for all of us. All we doing, men, is chasing this now. We're chasing, this is like equivalent to chasing a championship or a rapper or an artist, a musician getting their first number one or getting their first smash, and then they're continuously trying to chase and create that again. Most of us are trying to create what we thought or what we believe is greatness, where we got a helpmate that it's that first week of training and she understand what her role is. I understand what my role is. Some of y'all gonna say, oh, you sound so barbaric. Oh, you sound barbaric. You talking about gender roles. You talking about roles. Listen, no matter what way you cut it, call it gender, call it non-gender. Okay? In relationships, it's two people. Some of y'all got multiples. Y'all can break up those roles. Everybody is not good at everything. Let me say it again. Everybody around the world is not good at everything. You may think you are, and you're delusional, and it's okay. It's cool. You be delusional. I'm going to be realistic. When it comes to couponing, that ain't my thing. If I know a person who is great at couponing and can save me some bread, I will delegate to that person because that person know what they're doing. If you need to know about some tech, you come to me. I got you. I'm your tech guy. I'm nerdy. I know about these things. I like quality. What up, Sony? Just that simple. So, whether you want to call it gender roles or whatever, in relationships, there are roles. What role you decide to play is between you and yours. Okay? They didn't say. You can break it up however you want to. Get over it. It's roles. Adam had a role to play, and he was playing his role. Greatest role player in the NBA ever is between Dennis Rodman and Robert Horry. Okay? Big Shot Bob. Okay? Those two role players. They know exactly what they needed to do. They came in, they did it, they executed, and they was great at it. Great role players. Good examples, okay? I'm telling you, great examples. Okay? Let's keep it pushing. This pains me. I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice. Because I'm not Adam. But I feel like we can be Adam. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why I feel like we can be Adam. Because Adam had it all. Right? He had it all. But he risked it. He risked it. He risked it. Don't even sound right coming out. He risked it all. Why? We know. We don't need to go into that. But think about it. How many times have you had everything that you wanted and you decided to say, let it ride. I'm going to risk it. What they tell, what's the saying? No risk it, no biscuit. No biscuit, no risk it, or risk it, no biscuit. However it goes. Y'all know what it is. That's what happened. He risked it all. Knowing, having a feeling, that gut feeling that they tell you about, that is right there in my stomach, that gut feeling, go with your gut feeling, go with the feeling you got in your gut. He had the bubble guts. He knew that if he did X, Y, and Z, he was going to be risking his greatness. He was going to be risking everything that was right in his life. But he did it anyway. That makes me feel like, damn, I could be him, because I have done that before. I have risked it before. I feel bad that I can't say risk it. Risked it before. I'm not the only one. I've seen people take those risks, fail. Some of them succeeded. Some of them came up wonderful. Anytime you gamble, anytime you gamble or take a chance at life, you are risking something. He risks greatness, eternal life, to chill with no worries, no pain, no suffering. He gave it all up. He gave it all up. You make you want to shake him. You make him want to shake him. All right. He would have given his all to that person. He did. He did that. He gave his all to that person. We know who. We ain't got to say her name. I don't want to say her name. That's how I feel right now. I don't want to say her name. Y'all know who she is. Y'all know what she did. Fucking apple. I don't even look at apples the same. I don't care. Green apples, Granny Smith, Fiji apples, Gala apples, little sweet ones with the little like they kind of purple pink. Well, kind of like they kind of pinkish purple, pinkish reddish, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't care about them. I don't even like apples like that. Fuck a Johnny Appleseed. Okay? He can get it too. Pow, pow. Johnny Appleseed walking around with a goddamn pot on your head. You was on the spectrum. I know you was. Neither here nor there. I digress. We're not talking about that. He gave it all. He risked it. He gave it all, which he did it. He had it all and he gave it all. We have been known to give it all to somebody who don't deserve it. We have been known as a people to give our all to something with no return, no expectation on return, and fall flat. In this case, Adam fell flat. He was okay with it. He stood in it 10 toes down. Sometimes that makes me wonder. When we say terms like 10 toes down, yeah, Adam fell 10 toes down. It didn't work out. We know pain. We know struggle. We know all of this agony, this pain, this sorrow, this we'll get to heaven one day, if that's what you believe in. Not being spiritual or, religious here right now. Not trying to preach to you. What I'm trying to teach you is that I'm not Adam, but maybe we all could be Adam. That's what I'm saying. Adam was reasonable, but he also told that person what was expected, set the expectations, gave that person everything, but that just wasn't enough. And we know how that is today. It's what we understand. It's not enough. It's not enough to be a role player. Adam was a role player. It wasn't enough. The bench player wanted Adam to be the GM. Wanted him to be the owner. Just to let you know, Adam didn't have no powers. Adam couldn't say, let there be light and shit just appeared. Just want to put that out there. Adam couldn't do that. That was not programmed in his makeup, his chemical makeup. It wasn't say, let there be light. And boom, light came. Let there be green. And green was, that wasn't part of Adam. Adam was a role player. Hey, you're the point guard. You're going to do this. You're going to attend to these. I'm going to get you a bench player, role player, right? Help partner to help you orchestrate this. Now, we can sit here and debate. Was that a good idea? We can. We can sit here and we can ask if that was a good idea. Or we can push forward. For the sake of time and for the sake of the show, we're going to push on. Because if I do have that conversation, I want to have it with somebody on the Red Cup edition of Oh That's Random Podcast. And you can catch that on our Patreon. All right? Available on all levels. Okay. Next, keep it going. Shameless plug. Back to it. Most men today are reasonable. All you got to do is have a conversation. If you remove the emotion from a man, which most men have emotion removed from them, once you talk to them in their language, in their understanding, they're very reasonable people. I've talked to murderers. I've talked to scam artists, drug dealers, lawyers, bus drivers, you name it, I've talked to them. Men are reasonable. No pride. You talk to them with respect, kindness. They're reasonable people. They're reasonable creatures. When you try to, one up them, or when you try to little bro them, then, you ask for whatever you get. Hey, that brother didn't grow like that. That brother wasn't raised like that. That brother, whatever you want to be disrespectful, you get what comes with that. I'm not no savior for that, okay? If you get punched in the face, you get punched in the face. Not my fault. It's yours. You should have treated that person with respect and gave that man the utmost, respect. Gave respect, hands down. Most men are reasonable. Simple, easy. We can disagree, have a beer, and keep it pushing. Don't believe me? Obama did it. The president did it. Go back to his first term. Look what him and the old boy had an issue. Then they was in the White House backyard drinking a beer together. It's how men do. Right? Sometimes we need to, we gotta duke it out. We duke it out and then we go sit down and we have a good drink. Now, for those of you watching commercials, because I don't watch no damn commercials, but for those of you who watch commercials, there's a commercial out there with the UFC where these guys are beating each other up. And they in the ring, they fighting, and then they was like, yo, I invited you to a party. The referee was like, I didn't get that invite. Check your spam folder, blah, 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 blah. Long story less long. These dudes beat each other up in the ring, but was hanging out with each other at the club later on that night and putting ice on their face. It works. It's a little over the top for a commercial, but that's the reality of men. Sometimes we can punch each other in the face and still have an understanding between one another. Don't mean that we're going to be the greatest of friends, but we can have a mutual respect and an understanding, and we can be reasonable. We know how to truly agree to disagree with one another and keep it pushing and still push the conversation forward. I know some people don't like that term, agree to disagree, because they think that it's a cop-out. No, it's just saying it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it to go to the lengths to die on a hill that don't really freaking matter. A lot of things just don't matter. The things that matter to you the most, stand 10 toes down. Jump off the bridge if you need to for those things that matter the most to you. But football teams, basketball teams, sports talk and shit like that, we're going to trash talk. We're going to do what we're going to do. And then, you believe that? That's cool. I'm not going to argue you down about what you believe about the Eagles. I'm not going to argue you down what you believe about the Cowboys, right? Hurts my heart, but I'm not. I'm optimistic. I'm a realist. I understand. Cowboys not going to win the Super Bowl until Jerry Jones decides to step away. Well, how long is he going to live? At this rate, the dude's gonna die probably about 172, right? He may be 120 right now, so we got like 50 more years. So sorry, Cowboys, but that's me just being optimistic. That's me being a realist. That's me understanding. Somebody want to argue me down about it, go right ahead, but I'm not gonna like down the hill for the Cowboys. You know, I can be a diehard fan, but I'm not gonna die hard for the Cowboys, if you get what I'm saying. I'll root for them, but yeah, I'm not gonna get knocked out for the Cowboys. I'm moving off topic, back, bring it. Adam is what could be great, and then pressures made him give up that greatness for us. Now we have to live through what if, or we have to live through chasing the ideal of finding our own greatness, finding that helpmate that is going to understand that she a role player. I'm a role player. We ain't the CEO. We ain't the owner. We role players in this. We do what we do, however, which way we cut it and say, this works out best for us. Okay? Adam was wise, but was he though really? Because even with the knowledge that he had to not be disobedient, because he wasn't disobedient before X, Y, and Z got there. But for him to be wise and do as he was told, be a good soldier, and that's what he was, a good soldier. He was a good role player, soldier, whatever you want to call him. And then once he got his helpmate, and his helpmate got, by a walking snake. Oh my God, a walking snake. We know the rest of the story. I ain't gotta beat a dead horse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna get into a little music, because that's what I do. A little music, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll it back, and I'm gonna come with the closeout. Just like that. Simple, easy, peasy, and we're gonna do that. So here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and this is the closeout. Listen, Adam understood that the writing was on the wall once his helpmate came. He understood that. He saw it. He saw the play. He risked it all. He didn't waver. He stood 10 toes down. Now, this is the life that we live. As men, when we look at ourselves, can we see Adam in us? I like to believe I am not Adam. I like to believe I am his descendant, but I don't have to repeat his mistakes. But can we really call them mistakes? Because if he didn't, would we be here today? That's a question for the Almighty. Would there continue to say, you know what? Y'all need a little bit of this. Let's make this grow. Could have just said, I like you too. You two is enough. But because Adam, in reality, made a free will choice, if we want to believe in free will, and to say that we have a choice in which way our life goes, or which way destiny, is going to lead us. If you believe in the fact that our story is already written from the beginning to the end, then nothing that we do is new to whoever's watching over us. But if they're not, if our stories aren't written from the start to the finish, then Adam made a choice on his own will to stand 10 toes down and found a way to carve his own path. And even though he had some help from somebody getting him out of there, pretty much you can say that she got him out of his shell. He made a choice. He stood by it. And here we are today. Take a little time. Explore the extraordinary and ordinary. Are you Adam? Or are you just a descendant of Adam? Check some of your choices that you made in life and go from there. Listen, this has been That's Random Podcast. This is the podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. I am that guy, Nerdy G. Understand? I'm always going to be him. And until next time, I'll catch you later.